How two-factor authentication actually works. Passwords alone are no longer enough to protect accounts. They can be guessed, reused, or stolen. That is why many systems use two-factor authentication. Here is how two-factor authentication actually works. Authentication uses more than one factor. Authentication factors fall into different categories. Something you know, such as a password, something you have, such as a phone or hardware device, something you are, such as a fingerprint. Two-factor authentication requires at least two different categories. Using two factors reduces the risk of a single point of failure. The first factor verifies identity. The process usually starts with a password. This confirms that the user knows a secret associated with the account. On its own, this step is vulnerable. If the password is compromised, access could be granted incorrectly. The second factor verifies possession. After the password is accepted, the system requests a second proof. This might be a one-time code sent to a device, a code generated by an authenticator app, a response from a hardware key. The system checks whether the user has access to the registered device. One-time codes are temporary. Most two-factor systems use short-lived codes. These codes are valid only for a brief period. Once used or expired, they cannot be reused. This limits the value of intercepted codes. Authenticator apps generate codes locally. Authenticator apps do not receive codes from a server. Instead, they generate codes locally using a shared secret and the current time. Both the app and the server perform the same calculation. If the results match, access is granted. This avoids sending codes over networks. Why two-factor authentication blocks many attacks. Even if a password is stolen, access is still denied without the second factor. Attackers would need both the password and the registered device. This significantly raises the difficulty of account compromise. Two-factor authentication does not eliminate risk, but it reduces it greatly. Closing, two-factor authentication adds an extra verification step, not to inconvenience users, but to reduce reliance on a single secret. That is how two-factor authentication actually works.